you can okay. So let's just say the moment is this one, 184 kilonewton meter. Okay, 1 kilonewton meter. Actually, it's kilonewton meter per meter length. Because if you look at our moment, which is 1/6 of gamma A, that's h cube, right? Okay, right. The units are gamma S. Let's say is 20 kilonewton per meter cube. H cube is, let's say this is 6 meter cube. So the units is actually kilonewton. Because meter cube cancel. But it's actually kilonewton meter per meter. Okay? So the units are actually kilonewton meter per meter. Because sometimes we cross it up and it becomes kilonewton. Okay? Yeah. But you have to remember that this is kilonewton meter per meter. Okay? Alright. So then the next thing you do is m over bb squared over m sub cu, right? So that is why, because it is per meter, that's why b is 1000 millimeter. Okay? Because we design based on per meter weight basis. Okay? So 184 times 10 to the 6 divided by 1000. This d squared is 330 squared, and m sub cu is 35 mm. Okay. Now the thickness here. Okay, the thickness here is 300 at the top. Okay, and I think 400 at the bottom. Okay, 400 at the bottom. So that is why the D is they use 300 and what is it? 350, isn't it? One cent. Yeah, that's why here they use 330 because the thickness at the base there is 400. Okay. Okay, because sometimes the retaining wall is giving like this. Understand? Okay, because there are more moment at the base. That's why this one make it big. All right. So in this case, so normally this is a straight face. So here, let's say this is 300, and from here is 400. Okay. All right. So this is cantilever. Okay. This is just like a branch, you know, a tree. So if you have a tree like this, so the branch is like this, right? The cantilever branch, normally when at the tip there is the thickness is shallower than here. Because why? Because here has more movement. So even the nature knows that. Okay, you know, you don't need to have a uniform, right? So do like this. Okay, so the same thing. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Then you just go through and you find that AS is equal to 1357 meters squared per meter. Okay. So this is up to the design part. Then you have to ask yourself, should I use a T12, T10, T16? Okay. Different diameter, we have different spacing. Okay. Normally for retaining walls, normally probably around 16 and 20. Very seldom we go to 32 or 25. Okay, normally it's 60 and 20. That will be enough. Because if you use 32, 25, the spacing will be bigger. And we don't want the spacing to be big. You don't want to use a T25 at 350. Okay, so here they use a 320 at 200. That will be quite a nice space. Yeah. All right. So now, so just now we say that this one here. So normally you have a construction joint here, right? So we put the up to here, and then here we have the starter button coming up over here. Then you have to tell what's the lap length. Okay, is it 400? Okay, depends on your bar diameter. Different bar diameter will have different lap length. The smaller bar diameter, smaller lap length. And here they use T20 and 200. Okay, T20 and 200. Normally, because in a bar, in a reinforcement, in a wall, we have the vertical and horizontal. So sometimes we call this out at T20 and 200 vertical, BRT. Okay. Back face. Then you will have another one, which is, let's say, and this might be, let's say, T12 and 200 vertical front face. Okay. Then you may have horizontal, which is let's say T10 and 200 horizontal, each one. So both. So here, yeah. So normally you would say this one, we call it, let's say T10 and 200 or HORZ. This one we need to change. This one you say near face, near here. This is a far face. Then this one is okay. You can do back face also, no problem. Then this one, what do you do? This one, what do you do? This one you do each face. Okay? Alright. So here you know how to this one. How about here? How do you determine? Normally the control of is for temperature and shrinkage is what? 0.25%. This is given in the code. Do you know where it is? 0.25%. You don't know. Anyone has a code? It's easier for me. And then bring any code here. Really easier for me to search. Yeah.